What's up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast.
Is that it? Something about it felt wrong.
No, that's it.
What's up, guys?
What's up, everybody?
Is it what's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? Hey, guys. What's up, everybody?
All right. I think that works, though.
Okay, so how'd I do?
That was great. How'd it feel? Back
been
after
5
a
weeks.
month. Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a month. It was supposed to be 4 weeks, but
Oh, yeah.
we really need to take that extra week. I
Sorry,
think actually
guys.
that was like a horrible day for me, and there was no way I could have recorded a podcast. I've never slept so much in my whole life.
Yeah, you were asleep for a long time.
Yeah. So we're here,
We made it.
and it's this awesome day.
Season 6.
Season 6!
Let's go.
Which is crazy. I'm very excited. Season 6 is going to be epic.
Hell yeah.
Per usual, I did not record whatsoever during my break.
Once. You did it once.
Was that even on break?
Oh, I think that actually was at the end of last season, so scratch that.
Yeah, I sort of had all these big goals and plans. I also didn't post on my Instagram literally one single time.
We were going to make some videos and we just kind of didn't.
I actually don't think I've posted since May, which is...
Uh-oh.
It's tough.
You mean like whatever it's called, grid?
Yeah, post a couple things as stories.
That's right.
So it's really tough, but that's what happens when you work in social media and also you're tired and also it's summer and you're having fun and you're busy.
It's summer vacation. Everyone needs a break.
And boy, did we take one.
From this. We've been busy as fuck otherwise.
Oh my gosh, we've been so incredibly busy that I actually made this amazing list
Oh, yeah.
of literally everything that has happened since you last saw me. And some of these are things that happened in my personal life, your personal life, our
That's
lives,
right. Our
this
personal
beautiful life
lives.
that we share.
That's right.
And some of it is just things that have happened to us in this world.
In the world, pop culture.
Just anything.
Okay.
Some
I'm
stuff.
excited for the list.
Yeah, so I can't wait to catch you all up. I miss you terribly, and we can kind of dive right in.
Let's do it.
So, things that happened since you last saw me. Well, so we took this break, I usually always take July off.
Yep.
July for me is a month where I'm always busy as fuck.
Yeah.
Just the natural progression. I also feel like everyone else is busy as fuck. So in the summer, I give you all a break. You don't have to listen to me for 4 weeks.
A much needed break from Samantha.
And I mean, it's a great time to go back and listen to all the episodes you missed. But yeah, I don't know. And I also, it's my birthday month. So it is a month of rest, relaxation, and silliness. And that is what I'm going to read off to you today.
Recount your silliness.
Literally. So anyway, we wrapped up end of June. June was awesome.
June was good for the
Great
show
month.
or for everything.
For just life.
Yeah.
I had a great June, personally.
Hell yeah. First June in Chicago was fun.
It was epic. Chicago summer incoming. Halfway through.
It's over.
But I'm staying with my list.
Oh, okay.
So the first thing that happened to us was we actually flew straight to Denver,
Oh, yeah.
which was awesome.
Yeah, that was
It was a
good trip.
great trip.
You flew out a couple days before me.
Yeah, we sort of had a little snafu.
I guess you could call it that. I had to stay for work. I don't
Where
know if
James
that's like
didn't
a
plan ahead.
snafu.
That's the snafu in my book.
No, I asked off for work and I didn't get it. That's not a snafu.
But we bought the flight.
I guess in that sense, yeah.
So we went out to visit some friends. The Madison to Denver pipeline is incredibly strong. So we've got a good group of friends out there.
Hell yeah. It was my first time ever. It was fun.
Which still to this day surprises me so much, and it doesn't make any sense, actually.
Yeah. I went out west like a couple of times to ski or snowboard or whatever, but I've never been like in Denver. I've passed through it though.
Totally.
Yeah. I liked it though.
Denver's a very chill place.
It is.
Nobody dresses up. It's kind of funny. Everyone's in flannel.
Oh yeah. We went to that like pretty fancy rooftop dinner and people were like in sweatpants.
Yeah.
It was funny.
So we don't be doing that around Chicago. Also, it's not my preference.
Yeah, it's fun to get
Personally,
dressed up.
I love to put on an outfit.
Oh, we know.
But it was such a fun trip. It was so good to see everybody. I went out a few days early. I stayed with my best friend, Claire. Claire, if you're listening, I love you so much. Thank you for hosting.
Claire.
I stayed in Chris McCarthy's room. Pre him moving out. Hello, love it.
Chris kicked us out pretty much, so that's bogus as fuck.
Literally. And my parents were out there too. My mom was doing the Cherry Creek Art Fair.
Hell yeah, that was
art
sick.
show. And it was her best show ever.
Yep. Pretty exciting stuff.
That's amazing. Her best show ever happened since the last time that I saw you all.
Yeah, that's exciting.
So she's feeling amazing. My dad's recently retired, so she's the breadwinner in the family. Love it.
Yeah, raking it in.
Kind of incredible.
Shout out to those Denver folk.
They fucking love her. They're eating her up.
And shit. Yeah.
She did also launch her shoppable website.
Oh, yeah. Plug. Let's go.
So, C. Eckner Artist.
cecknerart.com. Very nice website.
Incredible website.
Good. Hell yeah.
Shout out Squarespace.
The one and only. Actually, fuck Squarespace, but for sure.
No, I love Squarespace. You're wrong.
I'm not a fan.
I have 2 Squarespace websites myself, and I help with my mother's a smidge, so that makes 3.
Honestly, I haven't used it in like a decade, but I remember trying to use it for some stuff back in the day, and it just was terrible.
Things change, James. So anyway, that was a cool thing.
Yeah.
Incredibly cool, incredibly amazing. My mom is so talented, and if you haven't looked at her work, you should do that.
Go buy a piece.
Otherwise, you should bring your eyeballs.
Yeah.
And you can buy people just sitting around for, I believe, $95.
That's right.
If that suits your fancy. That's as cheap as it gets, folks. So that was very fun. And when we got home, it was 4th of July.
I'm glad you got this list because I don't remember what we did.
It took me a second to kind of go back. It was actually really fun to like parse through all the memories.
Oh, that's fun.
4th of July, we spent sort of doing the only patriotic thing that I believe in, which is consuming beers next to a large body of water.
That's right.
It was very fun. It was very wholesome. I don't think I thought about the fact that it was the 4th of July once.
It wasn't about that.
Yeah.
It was about being on a beach.
Totally.
Hell yeah.
So it was very fun, and it was a great beach day. It was like 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah, we even found some parking pretty quick. That was amazing.
We love that.
Yeah,
I believe we paid for it.
Yeah, but
where sometimes you can park at Montrose for free.
Well, yeah, but it was just the app, so it was easy.
The price that you pay?
Yeah, that's right.
Quite literally.
The money.
So that was the 4th. Incredible, amazing. Happy birthday, America.
Whoop.
And then James had 2 weeks off of work.
Oh, yeah.
A full 2 weeks.
That was why I couldn't take off a few days before, because it was just the very end of May. And I was about to have 2 weeks off, or very end of June. And I was about to have 2 weeks off, so.
See, but if you think about that, did you actually do any productive work in those 2 days? No.
Yeah, I did. Probably had to do a bunch of stuff. I mean, it wasn't like crazy busy, but I had to be there for the builds and stuff, so.
I disagree.
Yeah. You know my job better than me.
I think they could have done without you, no offense. You're not exactly an integral part of the team.
Oh, damn it.
So 2 weeks off, which is crazy. We spent one of them in Madison.
Blessing. Yeah, that went really quick.
Not everybody gets fun. 2 weeks off, but James does if you work in video games.
Yeah, specifically. Yeah. That industry.
It's a cool thing that they do.
Yeah, but Madison was fun. We
spent a week there. We brought the cats home. Huge mistake. We brought the cats with us because we sort of just didn't really plan ahead. And all of a sudden we were like, oh my God, we're actually going to be gone way longer than we expected.
Yeah.
A little too long to maybe like leave the pets.
Yeah, definitely.
And we hadn't asked anyone to come up and sit. So we brought them home with us. It was one of those days where, I mean, we were planning to go home that weekend, but we didn't end up going home until like Monday night. I had a really rough day at work, and then I like laid down for 2 seconds, took a full nap, I think for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I woke up around 8 p.m. The house was completely dark. I had no idea where James was. I like said like, Jay, like Smoo? And I like am shouting to you, but you can't hear me because you have your headphones on. So I text you and I was like, where are you? Because of course I just couldn't get out of the bed. And we hadn't even packed. We hadn't done anything.
We hadn't done shit.
So my mom was pissed. Totally so mad. She like was when are you coming? And she made us dinner and all these things.
I forgot about that.
To part. Which some of that's on her. I never said we'd be there for dinner. Never said that.
Yeah, we didn't discuss that. So
we pack up the cats, and I think because we were stressed and we did it in a frenzy, they were horribly stressed.
Yeah, Beatrix wouldn't get in for the longest.
And we have cat backpacks, and I think they hate them.
Definitely. At this point, it's probably only bad memories.
It's bad memories.
With it.
Because we're bad cat parents and we didn't train them properly to enjoy this sort of thing. They also they hate car rides.
Yeah, they already do that.
And I think that the backpacks are a little too small, especially for Misho because he's fucking massive.
Yeah, he needs a new one.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a whole scramble to get everybody into the fucking car. And then, 2-hour ride, whatever.
And we left at like 10
We left at like 10 p.m.
Because we got home at like 1.
Yeah, I was so terrible. And so screaming, crying the whole way home. panting. Seeing a cat pant is like so disorienting.
So stressful.
It just looks terrible. Also, the pitch that they're hitting, these screeches. I mean,
Yeah.
the car ride is stressful enough as is normally. And so, but this one seemed especially bad. Like, I just felt like they were both in such a bad place.
Yeah.
And so I ended up crawling into the back seat because Misha was looking terrible. And then I got back there and it smelled so bad. And he had pissed and shit and drooled all over himself. It was so gross.
Yeah, it was bad.
And that was like pretty early on into the trip. So I'm like trying to sit, I'm sitting in the back seat between the two cat backpacks, which are buckled in. And then like James is like trying to drown it out with some soft music up front.
Yeah, right.
You and I like barely spoke that whole car ride.
Oh, and we were both just pissed. We were tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then we get to my parents' house and it was like 1 a.m. and we like, I don't know, I shouldn't have like let them out right away, but I just wanted to get the cats in the house.
Sure.
They like my parents' house too. They love grandma and grandpa's.
Yeah.
Tons of room.
I know. That's what we're trying to tell them. Like,
porch.
you like where we're going.
Yeah.
Relax.
And so I like let Misha out of his bag or whatever. I like unzip it and it smelled so fucking bad. And then he's like roaming around the whole house. So I'm trying, speak of the devil.
Speak of the fucking devil. What's up, dude?
So don't you dare. So I am trying to chase him around and clean him off, which I'm also trying to look it up because he fucking reeks. I mean, cat piss smells so rancid.
Yeah, it's like classically the bad smell, but it's like actually
It's so
really,
bad.
it is really bad.
It's
it deserves that.
for a reason. Yeah. No, literally though, it smelled so bad. So, and then I'm like Googling what to do because there's no way I'm sticking Misha under running water right now. He's traumatized.
Yeah. Like we've never really given them a bath.
No. And so I'm like, how do I get this smell off him though? Because my mom hates that smell.
Oh yeah.
Hates it. And so I'm like running around the house trying to clean him off with this washcloth. He's covered in pee. He's getting pee all over the place. And then all of a sudden I realize there are turds falling off of him, sprinkled all over the house.
It was kind of nuts because they were like pretty solid turds, and he usually like doesn't. You know what I mean? Like they were like very like compact.
Fucking dingleberries.
Yeah, like usually it's like I don't know. I don't want to get too graphic, but like
yeah,
they were just these perfectly little like oval fucking. Just like scattered throughout the first floor. I was like, what the fuck?
And they were everywhere. I don't know how he managed to like drop one in every room.
Because he did a circle around and then he just kind of did the whole floor.
Oh, completely covered that house in poop. It was crazy. And so, and it's 1 a.m. My parents are asleep. We're trying not to wake anybody up. So James and I are like angry whispering at each other.
Yeah.
Running all around the house.
So fucking tired too. Like, let me remind you, we were exhausted.
Oh my God, it was terrible. So that was awesome.
Categorically.
Highly recommend. And we ended up staying there for a week. So it was good that we brought them.
Yeah, it's always fun to be there with them.
Yeah.
And your parents were like dog sitting later in the week, but that...
Which sucked, to be honest.
It sucks, but like that's the sweetest dog I've ever met.
I guess. We didn't know there was going to be overlap with this fucking dog because our cats do not fuck with dogs.
Yeah.
But
they manage. They don't go crazy. Like even with Gracie, they were okay.
They get into the bookcase.
Yeah, they just hide.
That's their go-to is the bookcase for
some reason. They
some
don't freak
reason.
out because they're too scared.
Yeah. So, but we were home that week just to spend a little bit of time in Madison. James was helping his family pack up their childhood home.
Yeah. Said goodbye to it.
Crazy.
It was.
I did not assist whatsoever, but I did go into the office that week, so I had an excuse.
Yeah, you had work. It worked out really well for me to be able to help out because
you had time off work.
Yeah, that was really nice. So, yeah, it was pretty fucking nuts.
Yeah. It was honestly a little whirlwind.
Yeah, I mean, it was nuts just like the simple fact of moving out of your childhood home. They're not moving too far, so it wasn't like that crazy. It didn't feel like it felt less sad than I expected.
Yeah.
I thought I'd feel a little more somber.
Totally.
But yeah, the move itself was a fucking clusterfuck. I mean, we were like trapped in the rain for 3 hours outside trying to get a tow truck out of a ditch. And that was blocking some painters from leaving and other movers from coming in. And then they had to wait for the next pod's truck to come and tow them. And it got to a point where we were just like laughing. We were just like,
Moving always sucks.
Yeah.
Moving a house you've been in for what, 10, 15, 20 years?
Yeah. And my dad was working all week, so he couldn't help that much. Like, it was just me and my mom just like packing everything. I mean, they had movers, but
Yeah.
as far as boxes go, it was nuts. It was a lot.
They looked incredibly tired by the time I saw them.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And they sold the house too early, so now they're staying in an extended hotel for like a month or something.
James did move them directly into the extended stay.
That's right. Shout out.
Perfect. Incredible. Love it there.
Yeah, but no, it was a lot of fun to hang out.
It was nice. It was fun to be home for a little bit. Madison is also a great place to be in the summer. So we got to do some summery things, farmer's market, the vibes.
Yeah, it was good to be back and see the homies.
I had 2 restaurants on my list that I absolutely wanted to hit, and I hit both of them. It was Ancora and Nashville.
What was we never got to the Union. That was the other thing you wanted to do.
Correct.
Okay.
It was pouring rain though.
Maybe one day.
We hit up Fête des Marquettes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Classic Summer Madison Festival.
Hell yeah.
So that's kind of my pride and joy.
Yeah, that's the one.
So it was so fun. But yeah, it was good to be home. I feel like that kind of made July fly by a little bit.
Definitely. Like by the end of that, it was just the middle already. So
for sure.
Yeah, that was quick.
So, then we got back, and honestly, the next weekend, I believe, was my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, right into the next thing.
I did turn 27.
Wow, claps.
So, that's something new about me.
Huzzah. Something new, yeah. What happened to you? I turned 27.
One cool new thing about me is that I'm 27. I have not replaced my identification yet. My ID is expired.
Yeah.
Please don't tell any of my bartenders.
We got to go get our Illinois licenses anyway, so.
Ugh, sounds boring.
Soon.
Those are the kind of like remedial tasks that I just don't feel like doing.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it's just like, I am here. You can see me. Why do I have to identify myself?
My FBI agent knows that I'm fucking here, and he knows I'm 27.
Yeah, I can drive.
If the rest of you could get with the program.
Yeah.
Those are the kinds of things that I actually don't think we as humans should have to do. I don't want to go and get my license replaced.
Sure.
I don't think I should have to do that. I'm still me.
Yeah.
I'm on the internet. People know everything about me.
Right.
Why can't we put that to good use?
Yeah, like
I should be able to get into the bars.
Yeah. It should just be like your phone number.
I should be able to drive my car.
Right. You have all my info.
I was actually thinking about that a lot recently because I feel the same about like, I shouldn't have to like remember all my friends' addresses, or I shouldn't have to like think about who is where and when. I just want to know where everybody is all the time. I want to know who's home and who's available for the plans I'm trying to make this weekend. I just like that should just be easily accessible information. I shouldn't have to seek that out.
Yeah, you're really on the train of trying to get everybody you know to give you their Find My Friends.
And it be working.
That shit's too much. It's so funny because that's like definitely girls like are way more down for that. Like I don't have a single homie on Find My Friends. I try to do it with the guys who are at the studio. Like
that's because your friends are fucking weirdos.
No, I think it's a guy thing. Like,
no,
they're just not trying to give their.
What do you have to hide? Where the hell are you guys going?
Fucking nowhere. Yeah, that's right. That's why we're embarrassed.
So no, I want everyone to know where I am all the time. And then if you want to be there too, come. So simple.
Yeah, that's true.
So simple.
But would you want every single person you know?
No, only the people that I actually love and care about.
Okay. Fair enough.
Some people, it's kind of like we're just not quite that close.
Yeah, that'd be probably too much information.
Yeah, that's why I don't have it on like Snapchat. I'm not a complete freak.
Yeah, I remember when they dropped that, I was like, it was
Who
probably
wants
high school.
this?
I was like, I don't want everyone I know to see that.
Yeah.
That's insane. Who thought that was cool?
Right.
But that is kind of what you're asking for in
but
your
just
earlier
like
statement.
With specific, there are people that, well, honestly, I don't even use Snapchat anymore unless I'm trying to discreetly Shazam a song. Pro tip.
I just rolled my eyes for people not watching the video.
I actually think maybe pulling up Snapchat is at this point just as, if not more embarrassing than just pulling up Shazam.
Okay, Shazam is just not embarrassing. Like, you shouldn't be embarrassed to just look up what a song is. You're so bogus.
The reasons that it's embarrassing is because the people that I've caught doing this, cough, cough, Maddie, are literally Shazamming like the most famous Drake song of all time. And it's like, that's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
Also, just ask out loud because every single other person in this room knows the name to that song.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I just heard this cool new song. Nice for what?
Yeah, literally. Oh my God. So, but anyways, so I'm 27.
Yeah, moral of the story.
So far so good. I sort of love being 27. It's awesome.
I think you're doing great at it.
I'm feeling amazing. I think this is actually a great age. I remember when Sophia's brother, my best friend Sophia, her brother, Mateus Stewart.
Getting married soon.
He is. Congratulations. I remember vividly when he turned the ripe old age of 27. And I thought to myself, that is as old as it possibly gets. Like, I was like, that's it, actually.
There's no coming back from that.
Yeah. I literally was like, that sounds absolutely ancient and could never be me.
No, geriatric.
Yeah. I would never, ever do something like that. Turn 27. But it turns out I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to admit that.
That's good to hear.
I'm happy to be wrong about it. So far, being 27 is awesome. I think the cool parts are, like, I care so much less about what people think.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But I also care a lot more about the people that I surround myself with.
Yeah.
Which rocks.
Right.
I care a little bit more about myself, which is always good. I think we still have some improvements to make, but maybe go outside every once in a while, but we're working towards that. And it's also like, I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Yep.
You stay a lot younger, a lot longer in a big city.
Yeah.
Especially a wonderful, amazing, beautiful city like Chicago. And we've just really lucked out with all the wonderful people we've met so far.
Mm-hmm.
So not to be dramatic, but I kind of feel like my life is just beginning.
I'm happy to hear that.
But no, it was a good birthday. My birthday did fall on Pitchfork weekend.
Oh, hell yeah.
So my first Pitchfork festival.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was like a really perfect festival.
My
I thought
first one.
the grounds were really nice.
Yeah, they were really nice.
And technically it was your second festival.
Yeah. First multi-stage festival.
Yeah.
Because we went to Hinterland in Iowa and that was fun, but it didn't really feel like a festival.
Well, they
Felt
also
like
oversold it and kind of just fucked it up.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I think I like festivals now.
Yeah, it was
I don't think I want to go to
awesome.
Lala or Coachella, but chill ones like
Yeah.
this.
Well, and even like a Lala or Coachella, I feel like that's like maybe you just go for a day
Yeah, that's
or
true.
something.
That's true.
But we made it all 3 damn days.
Yeah, it was tiring.
It was.
I need to stand more. That's what that taught me for sure.
Oh my God, same.
Man,
That
sitting.
first day, my back, I was like, I literally need to practice this.
Yeah, no, exactly. like we gotta walk before vacations now. You know what I mean? Like that's real. Like you gotta build your stamina. Because like sitting on the
100%.
on Sunday was just really hard to stop. It was hard to get up.
Yeah. I know. It was so fun. It was 3 stages. I guess you would call it an indie music festival. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is right up my alley.
Hell yeah.
And I actually knew a good chunk of the lineup.
Yeah.
And everybody was amazing. We did actually get kicked out for like an hour.
Yeah. It was thunderstorms right at the beginning of Vagabond, and I was fucking pissed.
And we missed Julia Jacqueline. She did play one acoustic song when we got back, but that was it.
Yeah.
Which was fucking depressing. But and it was so funny too because we got kicked out of the festival because there was lightning, but then it wound up kind of being like the sunniest part of the day.
Yeah, lightnings, and then it kind of cleared up, and then it just kind of drizzled for a bit, and then it poured.
Right.
Like it was just cloudy the rest of the day, but right after the thunderstorms when we got kicked out, the sun was shining.
100%.
It was silly.
But yeah, I mean, hilarious. We just kind of like walked around the peripheral.
Yeah, got some McDonald's.
Literally.
Did what we could do.
And then we got let back inside, which is always amazing. And then it actually did pour rain on us. So it was like so fucking freezing cold for a second. I didn't know if we were going to make it.
You know, honestly, we used the word pour, and I feel like a lot of people that day were using the word pour. Not to argue semantics, but I think if it was actually pouring, it would have felt better. I think it was like just in between drizzle and pour, where it was like so much wind was still kind of in the air.
Fair.
And it was so cold. Like if we were just like drenched.
I think that would have sucked in a different way.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what I mean? Like it was wet, but we were definitely really wet by like 5 minutes into the heavier rain, but it wasn't just like coating you.
No, there was a breeze.
There was so much breeze. Like it was, I don't know.
It was chilly.
It was really cold.
But we powered on through because we're strong and we're brave.
We're really strong people.
And I'm so glad that we did.
Yeah, fucking. Wait, that was Saturday?
That was Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really fun.
And then we had a bunch of people over on Sunday for brunch. So thank you to everyone who came to come and celebrate me. I sort of love being celebrated. So
Her favorite thing.
Mixed with brunch. Incredible, amazing.
Yeah. What else could you ask
meal.
for?
If anybody does figure out what you're supposed to do while people sing you happy birthday, I would love to know.
I like the story reference.
I was looking back at those videos
reference.
of myself and I was like,
You're doing your little hand
sort
thing.
of hate to see that.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad.
I just I guess I thought I played it off a little cooler than that.
You're fucking funny.
So no more filming. I think that has to be a private, only people in the room moment.
Says the one who posted it on her story or her actual feed.
It was because it made a good caption.
No, it was a good caption.
That was also the same weekend that Barbie and Oppenheimer. I actually don't know how to say it.
Oppenheimer. Yeah, we still haven't seen them.
Major weekend for everyone. I haven't seen them, so no spoilers. I really want to do the double feature. However, we're kind of way past that at this point.
Yeah, at this point, maybe we just see Barbie.
I just kind of want to see both.
I do too, but 3 hours and it's depressing. I got better things to do with 3 hours, to be honest.
Whatever. I think it sounds fun.
No, I want to see it. I wanna see it.
It actually is funny because even though I have not seen a lick of these movies and I am literally crossing my eyeballs while I scroll on social media in order to not have anything spoiled for me.
Yeah.
Literally keep it blurred and at a distance. But I have made umpteen Barbie and Oppenheimer memes for all my clients across all my clients.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone's
you're a
doing fucking memes.
fraud. You've never actually seen them.
But my memes are popping the fuck off.
That's so funny.
So I know what I'm doing.
Lying ass.
Literally. I am kind of, everyone's doing it. So I can't take credit for all the ideas, but
yeah, it's kind of more just shifting them around
mine
to
are
fit
popping
your
the
thing.
fuck off.
Good for you.
Thank you. It's kind of the most hilarious part of my job
Memes?
is making memes. I
That
never
sounds fun.
thought I'd be a meme lord, but here we are.
Yeah, I feel like at least you get to flex your creative muscles a little bit.
No, it's
in
so
a way,
fun.
it's silly.
Yeah. And I just happen to be kind of good at it.
Oh shit.
So specifically for the hairstylist community. So
yeah, you're
hairstylists
tapped in for
if
sure.
If you're looking for a laugh, I got one for you.
One laugh.
Maybe a few. So that's crazy. I think that's a cultural.
That was a big cultural moment.
Insane.
Definitely.
Complete insanity.
But yeah, and we were gone the next weekend, so again, we couldn't go do a double feature.
No, we haven't done it yet, but we'll have to schedule her in.
Yeah.
James almost tried to buy it off of some scam ass looking thing on Voodoo Plus or.
Yeah, just on the PS4, I looked it up. I was like,
it would have cost
is it
$25.
streaming or- yeah, it was funny.
And then I think we would have been the proud owners of the Barbie movie, but it was giving scam.
It must have been some type of pre-order type of thing.
Yeah.
Which is really funny because it made it look like you could just buy it and watch it.
Yeah. Greta Gerwig would never allow something like that.
Did you see that one today that was recently, that was a picture of Greta Thunberg and it was like, thank you for making Barbie.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Love that girl.
Which one?
Both.
Yeah, shout out.
But yeah, James had a show. That's why we're going the following weekend.
Yeah, kinda.
You're right.
Kinda.
The show was here.
Don't worry about it, but yeah.
The show is totally here in Chicago in the big city, the Big Apple.
Yeah, show on Thursday, super fun. Got to play with my brother and his band. And Rat Tally was really, really sick.
Yes.
And then we bopped up the next day for their second to last show of the tour to Madison.
It was James's first time sharing a stage with his brother in how many years?
Since middle school.
I love that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Brotherly moment.
It was really fun.
It was
funny
very
because
sweet.
Rat Tally's sister was there in the crowd too, so we kind of bonded about that for a second.
Sibs.
Yeah, little sibling
Well,
vibes.
don't brag because I don't have any. So.
Yeah, you should work on that.
But it was really fun. Hidden Ideas. Shout out.
Yeah,
Funny
that
little
place was
DIY
sweet.
venue. It was so unbelievably fucking sweaty that night too.
Oh yeah, it was.
But
It
they
wasn't
had
too
us-
bad
They had
inside.
us in the basement. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Classic
day,
basement
yeah.
with blue lighting and
What else could you ask
you
for?
Venmo for all the drinks.
That's right.
I love it.
It was great.
It was actually really fun. I had never seen James's brother's new band.
Yeah. He
Play.
plays for Jewelry in Brooklyn. It was
Yes.
awesome. Yeah, I was joking. How do I phrase it? I've seen their stories of them playing so many times, and
Yeah.
we'll share them with the family, and Paul will send a video because my mom asked for a video of the show last
Pretty
night
much
or
every time.
whatever. So I've seen them so much on video, but never live, and it was awesome.
It was. They were so good. It was the quirky little group of guys.
Yeah, they were sweet.
They're so sweet. They were all staying with us, so we had quite the full house.
Yep.
4 big boys.
For sure.
It was very fun though, and the show went late as fuck. I think we got out of there at like 1 in the morning.
Yeah. Show like music till like 12:30 or something.
And then we had to make a couple pit stops, so we didn't get home to the house until probably like 2:30.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. And it was so late. Paul and one of the boys came home with us.
That's right.
And a couple of them, single.
Yeah.
Trying to mingle. So they stayed out, which is totally fine and cool. And we had no problem with that. Truly. But we did want to go to sleep. So we were like, okay, totally. We're going to go to sleep, leave the door open, whatever. No biggie. Not something we do regularly. Don't break into my house.
No, you keep saying that. We didn't do it.
Paul let them in?
Paul just let them in, yeah.
Okay, shout out Paul.
But yeah, we were going to try to stay up for him, and we just couldn't wait.
No, it was like 4.
4.
It was time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had absolutely no idea when they came home. However, I did wake up. I did wake up at 8 in the morning, sandwiched in between James, the person I sleep next to every single night of my life, and this giant fucking stranger. His name's Diego. Hilarious. I just was so disoriented. I was like, what the actual fuck? And I like woke up, and at first I was like, I can't deal with this right now. So I tried to go back to sleep, but I had fallen asleep in literally a sweatshirt and sweatpants.
Yeah.
And I'm sandwiched in between 2 big men. I'm so sweaty.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about it a little bit more, and I was like, wait, this is kind of gross. I do have like a thing about my bed. You can't wear your street clothes in there. Like, just don't be doing that.
Street clothes.
And also, this is essentially a full-blown stranger. And so I like woke James up. I was like, can you get out of your side of the bed so I can get out? I was like, I need to think.
Yeah, we like went and stood in the kitchen for a second.
We literally just like went and stood out there. I'm like cracking my eyes open.
Yeah, we're like looking at each other like,
Literally.
What do we do?
And I was like, I need you to do something. Can you please get him out? And I was like, I'm just going to like stand in the bathroom until it's over. So James like goes back in the bedroom and he's like, hey man, could you go sleep on the couch? I don't even know if Diego was fully awake. He was just like, yeah, I think for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he like wasn't, yeah. But he got up pretty quick, which was nice. I thought it was going to take an hour just to like wake him up.
Right. He was sleeping heavy too.
But he stands up and he goes straight for our closet. And I'm like, nah, man, wrong way.
Yeah.
It's actually right there.
Which in their defense, when they came back, like we met them straight at the show. So they hadn't even seen the layout of our home.
So they're getting home to this place they've never been. It's 5 a.m. and they're drunk.
It's dark.
It's dark as fuck.
Yeah.
Like all the lights are off. So the only thing that could have happened is that he went to the bathroom and then came and just kind of
was like,
you know
what
I mean? Because like my brother brought them into the house. Like there's no way he like Paul was still awake when he got in bed with us.
Right? Yeah, no way. No way.
And we say it like that because we don't know, because we never talked to him about it.
Well, so literally the next moment. So then he leaves, whatever, goes out on the couch. We slept. We slept for like 3 more hours.
Yeah. So everyone was crashed.
Everyone was so tired. I didn't have work the next day. James works in video games.
That's right.
We'd be sleeping in.
Yes.
So I don't think we woke up until like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
And whatever, I kind of go out there. All the boys are still asleep. I make a bunch of coffee. And then everyone like slowly starts to wake up. And I guess I thought we would like have a little laugh about it.
Yeah. Me too.
But he just like literally didn't say anything about it. And I was like, well, then I'm certainly not going to bring it up.
Yeah. And I kind of just never got around to it.
Literally.
And then it was like later in the day, or like we saw them back in Madison later after we both drove there. And we were like, I guess we just can't bring it up to him now.
I know. So Diego, if you're listening.
Yeah. I didn't tell Paul or anybody.
No.
Like,
not a fucking word.
Yeah. And like, it's not like, I don't know, a secret. It's just, we didn't want to talk about it.
Oh my God. It's too far gone.
Yeah.
It was so fucking funny though. But then it was like even crazier because I like couldn't even make eye contact with him the second day. I was like, ew, this is crazy.
When you woke me up, I was like, what could she be like telling me to look at? Because I just looked over and saw your face. I was like, oh, there's a person.
Oh my God. I was so confused.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. That doesn't happen every day.
No.
Oh my God, it was so funny. So yeah, that was like actually hilarious. But then we went to Madison and they had a second show. You did not.
Yeah, it was super fun to go though.
But it was so fun. It was like a house show. I don't know what these kids are doing over there, but it was so fun.
Man, they got a little community. It was awesome.
Everyone was wearing capes.
Yeah, they were going to a like costume party later.
Everyone was in costume.
It was sick. And they were doing just like these little mini moshes, but they're all just like chilling. It was
That
so
part
fun.
is not for me. I'm sort of not into getting
You got to
bounced
appreciate
around.
the energy though.
For the bands, that's so fun for them.
Yeah.
For me, not so much.
Yeah, definitely got knocked around a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I actually love holding still. Or like dancing, a little of my own free will.
Yeah. Moving by your own accord.
Totally. So, but it was super fun. And it was so good to just, I don't know. It was so good to see everybody. I hadn't seen Pocket Park. I hadn't seen Frankie sing a little tune in quite some time.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So it was awesome. And then I saw the most beautiful, stunning apartment I've literally ever laid eyes on.
Oh, yeah, Jeremy's. It was amazing.
I didn't know they made apartments like this in Madison. It was like the upstairs floor of just like a house, one of those cute old houses on Willie Street, but also like it kind of looks like it's falling apart on the outside.
Yeah, off of Willie Street.
Yeah. But it was so unbelievably cute. It was very mid-century mod inside.
Yeah, it was like mid-century modern treehouse. It was sick.
It totally was giving treehouse. It had like the tallest ceilings, all these exposed staircase up to this like tiny little bedroom.
Yeah, a cool lofted bedroom.
A blue kitchen.
Yeah,
but not in a lame way.
Yeah. So much space.
Really gorgeous tiling. I mean, it was like actually stunning.
A
also,
full fucking backyard.
Closet kind of made me
Oh
wanna
yeah,
throw up.
yeah, that was a nice closet.
It was massive. Somebody could sleep in there. So amazing house. And if you get invited over, lucky you.
Yeah. Count your blessings.
Yeah, straight up. But no, another solid visit to Madison. We've been doing that quite a bit lately, so would love to stop.
Oh my God, I know. This summer. This fucking summer.
But we love everybody who lives there, so it's tough. And I think it's hard too because it's everyone's like central meeting place. Like that's where everyone goes home to. And we're
tough.
just close enough that it's like we could go home to see this person and this person and this person. But also like would love to spend some summer in Chicago as well.
Yeah, no, we've said it a million times, but 2 hours each way. Can't really do a day trip or it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
But then back-to-back days is just tiring.
Well, and don't even get me started on the I-90 construction.
Yeah, fucking a lane closed is not good news.
So we're basically going to be screwed. And they say it's 3 years, which means make it 6.
Yeah, that is insane.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Pretty much
and it's going to
sucks.
change sides a few times apparently. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Big time screwed.
We're
Avoid
fucked.
driving at all costs.
Yeah, like you do.
Yeah. I'm actually a pro at this, so if you need any tips, you let me know.
Get a boyfriend
You have
who'll
to hire a
drive you
driver.
everywhere. Yeah. One easy step.
Literally. But also, another cool thing that happened since you saw us last is we went on a party bus,
Oh, so true.
which is not something that I do every day.
No, but it was fun.
It was actually a trolley.
Party trolley. That's
It was
right.
like old school. It was actually very cool on the inside. Would have loved some fucking air conditioning, but beggars can't be choosers.
That's true. It was better later in the day.
Yes, quite literally the sun went down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. That helped.
It was so fun. Happy birthday, Lulu. I love you. It was hilarious. Her friends are crazy, so it was a very wild day, but it was so fun. And I just haven't done something like that in forever. It made me feel like a teenager. There was a close accident, not as far as the bus goes, but as far as a bunch of people fucking peeing their pants goes.
Yeah.
We made one stop. I think we were supposed to make 3. We made 1. And then we were just on the bus for forever, did a loop around the bean. You know how it is, the natural progression. And so at that point, we had been back on the bus for an hour and a half. And I think everybody who didn't pee at the first stop was like, well, fuck.
That's definitely an exaggeration, but yeah, it was a while.
I literally think it was an hour and a half.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm not even exaggerating.
Okay.
And it was so much fun, but then I'm in the back of this hot, sweaty bus, and I don't know the last time I had to pee that fucking bad.
Yeah, everyone started looking around and was like, wait a second. We all have to
Everybody
pee.
stopped dancing. A lot of people had to take a seat.
Yeah, everyone was
A
sitting
lot
down.
of people had to take a seat.
We were like, what happened to the vibe? And then oh,
we have to
everyone
pee
has to
so
pee.
bad. So shout out to the girl who was like, I'm going to burst at any second, because I was like, oh my God, thank you. Same sister. I think her name was Katie, maybe. She was cute and beautiful, and she looked like Blair Waldorf, and she had to pee. So we finally had the bus driver stop at the McDonald's.
Thank God.
God bless McDonald's.
Came
and they
back,
didn't even kick us
rejuvenated.
out. They let me bring my Truly into the McDonald's bathroom.
What?
I did actually walk off the bus with my Truly.
What?
And I made it back onto the bus with my Truly. So good things happen to good people.
Yes.
But it was so fun. It was hilarious. It was a long, long day of drinking. I also don't think I ate enough food. At some point I did mushrooms. So, I mean, it was just like kind of a crazy day.
It was a crazy day.
And we were going to a comedy show that night.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, okay, I gotta fucking slow it down. I have to get ready to have some fucking laughs.
Yeah.
We did get some nachos.
Oh, yeah. Those are pretty good.
That helped.
That place was crazy.
That place was so crazy. Lots of like rooftop crazy bars in like River North and stuff. So not the places I frequent, but a fun little excursion to be sure.
Definitely.
And so we were like maybe gonna like go and try and get dinner or something. But I was like, honestly, if we do anything a little bit sleepy, like then we're really not gonna want to go to the show.
Yeah, because we had driven in from Madison that morning.
Like literally as fast as we could, got home, got an Uber, got on the bus.
Yeah, man. It's been nuts.
We're tired.
We've been exhausted.
We're so tired.
I think that's kind of the like moral of it.
Yeah. But it was like so fun. And then we saw Caleb Huron. Caleb Says Things.
Probably the best comedy show I've ever seen.
I think so too.
I was just dying the whole time. He was so good. Like, I don't know.
He was so good. I literally, my cheeks were hurting so bad.
Yeah.
I was crying at one point. No misses. It was so fucking funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah. Like, not one thing he said I didn't laugh at.
No. Him just like walking around on the stage, I was like, oh my God, he's being so funny.
You're killing it.
Yeah, it was crazy. So if you get the chance to go, do not pass that shit up.
Yeah. And he had a really sweet message at the end about selling out Lincoln Hall and how he used to live in Chicago and stuff. It was awesome.
Which is a fun fact that I did not know, actually.
Yeah.
And his opener was sick. Carly something. She was so fucking funny.
Carly Kane. She was really good.
So yeah, one thing about me, I love to laugh.
Hell yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, my face was feeling crazy. Like, we were just like exhausted and drunk and like, whoa.
Yeah, when we got home, I've never felt crazier. We like got home and turned on Desperate Housewives and like ate something finally. Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if I should be making eye contact with anybody right now.
Yeah, exactly. My body was just like out of commission.
I'm sick to my stomach. Yeah, I'm actually feeling absolutely insane. So that was a cool thing, but we recovered slowly. That was actually why this podcast quite literally did not happen a week earlier, because I was like, there's no
oh my God, you're right.
way in
the
hell.
Next day we just couldn't do it.
I can't.
And then Monday we still couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
We needed rest.
We really did. I don't know.
So we're recovering.
Yeah.
Pray for us.
Seriously.
And then literally last but not least, I had my first full week back at work, literally since June, since the last time we all chatted. I have had at least like one day off.
Oh, wow.
Every single week that has happened thus far. I also have summer Fridays, so technically it's not a full week.
That's crazy.
But yeah, this week kind of kicked my ass, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure. It was tough.
It felt long as hell.
Yeah. And it's still not Friday. Like, we had stuff after volleyball yesterday, and we met up with a homie for lunch today. Like, it feels like the weekend, but then I'm like getting back, and I'm like, fuck.
It sure isn't.
Yeah.
We got work tomorrow.
Whack.
So that sort of sucks. But we're powering through because, like I said, we're strong, we're brave.
That's right. Don't forget it.
And then a couple of other cultural anecdotes for you all. Our ex-president did get indicted for a third time. So that's something to chew on.
Yeah.
And if you're still considering voting for him, don't you dare.
Some shit online said he's getting the death penalty.
Wait, that'd be crazy.
I'm sure it's not true.
There's like literally no way, but I wouldn't be that mad.
They say whatever online.
Another thing that did also happen, if I could just read my handwriting, it'll just be a quick second. Oh, and Lizzo got canceled.
Oh, yeah. You know, you said that yesterday, and I still haven't seen a lick of it on
How?
my
It's all I'm seeing.
Are you on Twitter?
It's everywhere.
I'm not seeing it on Instagram, and I have stopped going on Twitter.
It's covering
which I think
my
has
Instagram.
been good for my mental health.
Coding it.
Really?
in Lizzo lawsuits.
Wow.
It's actually crazy. I just think it's really put a shock to my system.
And you said she's denying everything?
She is denying everything, which I think is a bold move. And I have no idea who to believe, but that is a lesson in you don't idolize famous people because you just shouldn't. And you shouldn't put people on a pedestal because nobody deserves it and everyone sucks and makes mistakes. So
food for thought.
Something to consider. But yeah, I don't know. That one's kind of like, it's crazy to me. Mm-hmm. So hopefully she's all right.
Yeah.
But also hopefully all of her backup dancers who are doing the suing are all right. I hope everyone comes out of this with a lesson learned.
Yeah.
That's my wish for everybody.
How diplomatic of you.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
And last but absolutely not least, I did leave my favorite water bottle at my parents' house.
Ooh, yeah, that has been plaguing our existence.
See this cup?
Yep.
I'm not proud to be drinking out of this.
No.
I'm not proud at all.
That's not what we want.
It's actually been sucking. I am so much less hydrated.
Not what you envisioned for your 27th year on this
Absolutely
planet.
not. Absolutely not. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemies. My water bottle is a hydro flask. I know. We're on to the Stanley Cup now. I'm doing something else.
The Stanley Cup.
Maybe that's an award. It's something.
Wait. I thought you were making a joke.
No.
That's like the hockey
Stanley
tournament.
Something.
Kubrick.
Anyway. I'm not drinking out of that. I have.
She's not drinking out of the hockey tournament
I am not
trophy.
drinking out of that. I have a hydro flask with a straw. And that is the optimal way to drink water.
Yeah, probably is.
And so it sucks for me. It's actually really funny too, because when we left, we were obviously headed straight for that fucking party bus. And I knew that I left it probably just a few blocks from my house, but I was like, we literally have minutes to spare.
Yeah.
We
way it was all
can't turn
working
around.
out. Yeah.
I stand by my decision not to turn around, but my mom called me, missed that. She texted me and she's like, do you want me to, you left your water bottle here? You left your water bottle here. And then she's like, do you want me to mail it to you? Which
that
is
kills
so
me. Do you want
crazy.
to mail your water bottle?
So crazy.
We see them like once a month at
Also,
least.
there are so many other vessels that you can drink water out of.
Like, what is she going to do without her water bottle?
But that is my emotional support water bottle.
Actually, yeah. Look how it turned out.
That's my ride or die there.
In shambles.
Literally. So my life has actually become incrementally worse. But like I said, we're brave and we're strong.
Yeah, we are. That should be the motto of season 6.
We are so brave and we are so strong. So did I miss anything?
Not that I know of. You were the one who took the time. I'm like remembering all this as you're saying it. So.
And aren't they such fond memories?
They were. It was a good June or July.
It would be July.
Yeah. Oops.
And now it's August, which actually kind of sucks, but
yeah, it's pretty.
It's
fucked
fine.
Up. Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're back and we're so happy to be back. In fact, it's awesome.
Back and better than ever.
Literally, just a little bit more parched. But it's going to be okay. So anyway, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thanks for tuning the fuck in. Here we go. I promise I'll post on Instagram more.
Yeah.
And we have plenty of ways that you can listen and enjoy and support and consume this podcast. We're on all of your favorite platforms, which you already know based on which way you're listening to this today. We are also on YouTube if you're into that sort of thing. We're going to be doing lots of YouTube episodes this year.
That's right.
Did put makeup on today too, so check it out.
You look beautiful.
Doesn't happen every day. And we also have a newsletter. It is free. You can subscribe to it. It is once a month if you want a little dose of pessimism delivered directly to your inbox.
In text format.
Text format, indeed. You get my monthly shit list, which is just a list of all the things that I have been fucking hating.
And she's got a lot.
I got so many. And last but certainly not least, we have Patreon, this incredible platform where you can get exclusive bonus content.
Air horns.
For the small price of your hard-earned American dollars.
One
so if you
tier.
feel like supporting this podcast,
It's $5.
$5 a month.
Throw a bone. Buy a coffee.
It goes directly to James's treat fund.
That's right. Still waiting for that treat.
And
Just
someday
kidding.
we'll buy him a treat. It's going to be so big.
It's going to be the biggest treat.
It's going to be so delicious. But anyways, thank you all so much. I love you. I'm so excited about this season. Thank you, James, for everything that you do and for having this conversation with me today.
I am happy to be here. And
I love that about you. And lucky for you all, we will be back next week. Thanks. Bye. Another cathartic convo in the books. I feel better. How about you? Thank you so much for listening. Now I just want to jump on here and say, don't forget to follow and or subscribe to the pod on your favorite streaming platform for new episodes every single week, because I know you can't get enough of me. Additionally, if you want to gain access to exclusive episodes and lots of other goodies, join our Patreon and support the pod with your hard-earned American dollars. You can find the link in our show notes, or you can also visit us at patreon.com/pessimistic@best. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at pessimistic@best. And if you're as obsessed with me as I am with you, you can find me at Sam Georgeson on all platforms. And last but not least, I'd like to give a special shout out to my podcast editor and producer, the love of my life, James Arbai, whom I literally could not do this without. So thank you, James. I love you so much. And thank you guys for joining me again this week. I love you too. And I cannot wait to chat with you again soon.